Hey there, I want to talk to you a little bit about the changes that are coming down the pike. I have no idea what they are, but everything is changing. The way we do business is changing. Your job or your ranch or your community is probably put some things in force or in effect that make you do things a little bit different than you did before. And I just wanted to encourage you that it doesn't have to be a bad thing. You can look for opportunities in this. If you have resources or time or money, whatever, you might be able to put those things to use right now and buy fuel or buy cattle, at a reduced rate. We got spring coming on, we got grass coming on. This thing won't last forever, at least I don't think it will, and prices will come back, and there's going to be opportunities to make money. There's going to be opportunities to change the way that we do things and change our systems. The biggest thing that I've been working on lately is just changing the way I think about things. I read a quote this morning that said, old ways won't open new doors. And I like new doors to be open. I don't really like change. Nobody does. But, if I look at one of these tractors, I'm in the equipment shed today because the wind's blowing so much I didn't think you could hear me otherwise. But if I get ready to get in one of these tractors and go put out a bale of hay or move something or farm, whatever I'm doing with them, I've started really asking myself before I turn a switch on a tractor or on the Polaris or any piece of equipment or truck, does this really need to happen? Do I really need to do this? And then, do I really need to do this today? And a lot of times the answer is no. I just do it because it's habit, or it's the way I've always done it. And, when fuel is cheap and seemingly unlimited supply, and equipment repairs are relatively inexpensive, and new equipment, replacement equipment is cheap, that's not such a bad thing. But in today's world, in today's prices and the uncertainties, to make that equipment last longer, or the fuel last longer, or not put the hours on it so that it depreciates so much, those things can really add up. And what I found is that small things over time make a huge difference. And so I would just encourage you not to worry about things that you can't control. The cattle market is down right now. The stock market's down right now. But I really have no control over that. So there's no need of worrying about that. Concern yourself or worry's not a good word, but concern yourself or try to fix things that you can control, like how much time you spend on the equipment, or how much time you spend reading negative things or listening to the news or something like that. And look for opportunities to go out and change your system, change the way you do things, and change the way, maybe it's always been, to where you come out on the other side of this thing with a lot better system in place to carry you into the future being a lot more profitable. This may rock your whole world in a really good way. When I was in high school a few years ago, believe it or not, I went to the National FFA convention, and the speaker that day gave us a round piece of wood, kind of looked like about a 50-cent piece size, and it had the word "TUIT" written on it, T-U-I-T. And he handed it to everyone in the audience. All the kids got one, and he said, "The thing I want you to get out of this is, I'm giving you a round to it, because we always say, I'll do that when I get around to it." And I've never forgotten about that. Sometimes I don't get around to things as often as I should, but if you're, stuck at home, or stuck, can't go to your job, or whatever it is, and you've got a little bit of time, maybe it's time to get around to it. That thing that you've been putting off, and the thing that you thought, this would probably work, it would probably be good, I should probably pull the trigger on this, but I just don't have time. Well, guess what? Now you got time. Anyway, just want to be some encouragement. I hope this finds you guys, healthy and well and whole and good. And just look for it. Look for the opportunities. Look for it on the other side. All right.